Once, there was a king who loved hunting. One day, he went hunting with his companions in the forest, hoping to catch some birds. However, he could not find any birds. So, they left the forest and traveled towards open pastures. They crossed several hills and rivers, but still, no birds appeared. Finally, in the afternoon, they reached a large pasture. It was so vast that it seemed endless. In the middle of the field stood a large, shady tree. The king and his companions, tired from their journey, approached the tree and sat under its cool shade to rest. Even though they were exhausted, their hunting instincts kept them scanning the tree for any birds. Suddenly, the king spotted a kingfisher sitting on the lowest branch of the tree. He immediately signaled one of his companions to shoot it. The companion stood up and threw a stone at the bird using a slingshot. The stone hit the target, and the kingfisher fell in front of the king. The king took the bird and ordered one of his companions to slaughter it. Just as the knife came close to the kingfisher's neck, the bird spoke, "O great king! Do not kill me. I wish to help you. If you kill me, you will regret it for the rest of your life. I am small, and killing me will bring you no gain." The king was astonished to hear the bird speak like a human. "You can speak?" he asked. "Yes, your majesty," the kingfisher replied. "I have been waiting for you for a long time. I wish to deliver a message from my grandfather, who left something for you before he passed away. My grandfather left a diamond the size of your ankle, and he wanted it to be given to you. This is why I have waited for you all these years. If I do not fulfill this task, my conscience would always trouble me. Please forgive me." The king was amazed. He then said, "I am surprised that a bird like you can speak so fluently. I must believe your story. But what are the instructions you have for me?" The kingfisher responded, "Before he passed, my grandfather gave me 3 pieces of advice to pass on to you. Do not trust sweet words from others. Never expect to get back something you have lost. Never think about what you failed to achieve." The king listened carefully and replied, "What are these instructions? They seem wise. Tell me more." The kingfisher continued, "In addition to the diamond, my grandfather also wanted me to bring you this wisdom. Now, please allow me to fetch the diamond. It is hidden in the higher branches of this tree. Since the branches are too thin, no one but me can reach it." The king agreed, and he instructed his companions to free the bird. As soon as the bird was freed, it perched on the king's shoulder to thank him and then flew up to the highest branch of the tree. The king and his companions waited for the bird to return with the diamond. Hours passed, and as evening approached, the king called out, "Kingfisher, where is the diamond my grandfather left for me? Bring it down now, we must leave." The kingfisher, now sitting comfortably on the top branch, laughed and said, "Your Majesty, I am afraid I deceived you. I cannot bring down a diamond the size of your ankle because it does not exist. I made up that story to save my life. You trusted me and freed me, but now I am out of your reach. You must remember the advice I gave, never expect to get back what you have lost, and do not waste your time on things that are no longer in your possession." The king, realizing he had been tricked, ordered his companions to return to the palace. As they left, the kingfisher flew away. The story teaches us to be cautious about trusting sweet promises and to accept that once something is lost, we should not expect to regain it. It also reminds us to not dwell on failures but move forward.